If someone told you you could change your life in 30 days by just changing one thing, would you believe them? It's not a new strategy. It's not a morning routine. I'm still working on this one thing, but since improving on it, I've seen dramatic shifts in my day-to-day life. And it's been very interesting to actually feel tangible changes in peace, in my relationships with people, in clarity and creativity with my work, things just flowing and opportunities just coming without me having to lift a finger. Another thing is just ease going into the future and ease being able to stay in the conscious moment and not dreading about, what's going to happen eventually or what's going to happen next week, etc. Being able to just comfortably live in the now and enjoy each day as you should be. Now, what is the one thing? The one thing is your thoughts, but more specifically, removing and eliminating negative thoughts. And I know it might sound simple, that's because it is, but the effect of actually removing negative thoughts is very dramatic. And the shifts that you experience are very dramatic when you actually do this properly and when you make it into a habit. And those thoughts, those negative thoughts you might have and you might play on repeat, they can be quite addictive, and it forms into like a routine, a form of conditioning where you're thinking about these negative scenarios and playing them over in your head. And this isn't helpful at all. You gotta think of your thoughts as a steering wheel, right? They're gonna dictate the direction you're going. So when you start to eliminate negative thoughts and when you start to bring your thoughts in general under control, you begin to align with the reality that you actually want. But when your negative thoughts are just running in the background unchecked, they're gonna steer the direction, and especially over time, that's gonna have a huge impact on your trajectory. So we wanna eliminate those negative thoughts and replace them with positive ones, whether it's like light daydreaming, and not daydreaming to get out of the present moment, just daydreaming for the fun of it, right? We're still gonna be conscious and enjoying our current day-to-day life, but we're just gonna eliminate those negative thoughts and not play into that conditioning where we have to worry and, get excited of drama. So another point is worrying. You wanna avoid worrying about yourself, your family, your friends. Whilst it seems natural, worry is like energetic poison, right? It's not benefiting you and it's not benefiting the people you're worrying about. It's like a form of energetic projection, and it doesn't do you or the people you're worrying about any good. So you definitely want to avoid worrying. We want to start thinking about things we want instead of thinking about the scenarios and the ideas or situations that we don't want. We want to think and get comfortable thinking about the things we do want, the situations we do want, and not worry about what could happen that we don't want. Because when you're fixated on that, that's what you're giving validity to. On an energetic level, that's what you're projecting out there, that's what you're aligning with. But we want to start thinking about the ideal situations. This one little shift can actually make tangible changes in your day-to-day life. Just stopping the negative thoughts, swapping them out with positive thoughts. It's simple, but it's not always easy. When you start to be cognizant of the thoughts that are going through your head and the thought patterns that you've been conditioned to be thinking, you start to notice, like, why am I thinking like that? Like, why do I automatically assume this negative scenario might happen, or why am I even worrying about that? But when you replace them with positive thoughts, positive feelings, it's a game changer. Honestly, it's a game changer. So for 30 days, that's the challenge, to be cognizant of your thoughts. And whenever you catch yourself thinking a negative thought, don't suppress it, but just flip it. Think, okay, what good could come from this situation? What good could come from me taking action in this way? And just tweak it bit by bit until it forms into a habit. And until you're used to actually doing that, the changes are crazy. So to summarize, eliminate worry. It's not helping you in any way, and eliminate worrying about other people, because that energy is not helping you or them. Swap out the negative thoughts with positive ones, or even neutral ones. You can start with neutral thoughts and make them more positive as you go along. But try it. The results are there. For me, it's been tangible on a day-to-day basis, and I'm still improving on it. I'm still catching those negative thoughts and swapping them out. But since I've been doing it, I've seen tangible changes. Like, this stuff is very tangible and very real. So don't underestimate it. honestly. Apart from that, hope you like the video, like and subscribe. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Peace.